Hello everybody and welcome back to this brand new video. Today I'm going to be doing AFL Rivalries tier list. Let's get straight into it. Okay, the first one is the Collingwood West Coast rivalry. Now, it was probably one of the better grand finals I've seen in my lifetime. Pretty amazing, but I wouldn't say every time it's either they're playing, I wouldn't say I would watch it. Mostly because now they're both quite unsuccessful teams. But I'd put it on. I'm going to put that one on okay, because I still think it's quite a solid rivalry. Maybe. Next one I'm going to do is Collingwood Carlton. Well, this is kind of a classic rivalry. It's quite old, so in my lifetime it's not as important to me. So I'm going to put not really, because it hasn't really been a big one recently. It's Collingwood Richmond. I'm not sure if you'd really call this one a rivalry. I think it's a big match, but I'd put it on okay. Brisbane Collingwood again. I don't remember there being a rivalry against them, but you know, could be alright. I think it'd be probably a good match. I think put that on not really. The Brisbane Gold Coast game, the Queensland Clash game. It's probably the least popular of the state clash games. It's not really a football state, so I'd put that on okay. Now this one, it's really important to me because I'm a Hawthorn supporter. It's the Essendon-Hawthorn rivalry. Now this rivalry goes back to the 89 grand final, I believe, when Hawthorn was winning at halftime by like a record margin and Essendon came back and won. And ever since, it's become probably one of the coolest, I think for me, the most important rounds of the year for Hawthorn. So I'd say it brings in a big crowd. Hawthorn versus Sydney rivalries, of course, 2012, when Buddy moved, and he won the 2012 grand final, and then Hawthorn won the three-peat, so it's all good, but getting 4 would have been really great, so I'd put that on strong. Now this one is, I'd say it's probably not the football state like the other two are, so I'd put that on okay, because it's still a good game to watch. Now this one is probably the biggest rivalry out of a lot, and there's quite a few. Actually, looking at them now, probably the second biggest, as the Hawthorn Geelong Cats rivalry, and this one goes back years as I've been fighting against each other with, you know, Gary Ablett, you got Dermot Brewer and Lee Matthews. Yeah, it's just an amazing game to watch, so I'd say that's an ultimate clash. Richmond Carlton, this is going in the ultimate category. Every round one, you know, all the crowds roll in to see the Richmond Carlton game, and definitely an ultimate. Like, it's a crazy game, and I'd love to go there. Carlton Bombers, I don't see this as a giant clash, but I can definitely see the history going back. They've got the most premierships, so yeah, they're both really unsuccessful clubs in recent years though, so I put that as strong. This one is definitely an ultimate. It's the Anzac Day clash, the Bombers versus Collingwood game. Definitely one of the strongest games of the year, and yeah, it's good to see that some of the other teams are getting involved in the Anzac Day round too, like Hawthorn and a couple of other teams, so that's an ultimate. Now these two are probably the biggest kind of state clash games. We'll do Fremantle versus Eagles first. Now this is quite an elite game of football. Both of the teams are quite unsuccessful. One of them's won a few, and the other one's probably been the most unsuccessful club. I definitely put in. It brings a big crowd every year. Now this one, it's the Adelaide Crows Power rivalry, and it's a big rivalry, and especially with the 2022 one with Adelaide kicking an after the siren goal to win it. So yeah, that's definitely going on, brings a big crowd. Anyway, so that is my full tier list for the biggest rivalries in the AFL. Comment if you liked it, comment if you change a few things around. Support the channel, we're growing very slowly, so thank you everyone. See ya.